from New Hanover County Schools Television. Three-time Blue Ribbon winner for the North Carolina Schools Public Relations Association for Outstanding Electronic Media. This is your School News.
Welcome to your school news for the week of March 3rd through the 9th. I'm Gabrielle Allen de Trois-Maisons.
And I'm E.J. McGonigal. Topping our newscast this week, Best Foot Forward is celebrating its 25th anniversary. Bellamy Elementary holds its annual Freedom March in honor of Black History Month. And middle school students take top honors at this year's regional Math Counts.
It is hard to believe, but this is the 25th anniversary of Best Foot Forward. That's right, New Hanover County Schools' biggest night of entertainment is celebrating its silver anniversary with an incredible show. This week, we take a look at this exciting event with two reports. Standing by in front of Brogdon Hall is Talfa Everett with a report of the program's history, and in the newsroom is Chase Fulton with a review of this year's exciting acts. We start with Talfa.
Thank you. Best Foot Forward has called Brogdon Hall home since it began in 1990. The original concept behind the program was a partnership between the school system and the Chamber of Commerce to raise money for educational mini-grants that schools and teachers could apply for each year.
We got the idea from Raleigh City Schools. They were having a thing called Pieces of Gold. And we went up to look at that, and Tommy King and a group of us from the Chamber Committee, and we said we can do that. So we came back to Wilmington, and we did, and we think that Best Foot Forward is the best there is.
The show was an instant success. Programs have featured acts from every school in the New Hanover County school system. In 1996, the former Blunt Elementary performed Sounds a Little Fishy to Me. In 1998, Williston presented All That Jazz. And in 2001, the New Hanover Singers brought the house down with the Best of the Beach Boys. It is hard to believe, but over 15,000 children have been featured in Best Foot Forward. An audience have been entertained by an amazing 500 acts. Music, drama, dance, and song have all been a part of Best Foot Forward's amazing history. During that first Best Foot Forward, roughly 1,000 people were in attendance. Today, extra chairs are brought into the gym, all the bleachers are pulled out, and close to 4,000 people enjoy this incredible night of entertainment. For your school news is Talfa Everett, wishing Best Foot Forward a happy 25th anniversary.
Each year, New Hanover County Schools puts on the area's premier performing arts event, Best Foot Forward. This magical night of entertainment draws closer, and the list of this year's acts have been announced. We are thrilled to bring you the complete list of acts for Best Foot Forward 2014. The show will open with highlights from the Broadway musical 13 presented by Roland Grice. Hal Pre-K takes the stage with a delightful number called The Goldfish. Forest Hills gets the audience revived up with their performance of Game On. The New Hanover Singers present It's a Hard Knock Life from Annie. It's part of Best Foot Forward's 25th anniversary celebration. Singer Eric Metz returns to wow the audience with You Raise Me Up. Bellamy takes the stage with their presentation of We've Got Lots in Common, while Murrayville students ask the question, Look Who's Dancing. Speaking of dancing, the Laney Dance Troupe presents Gatsby at this year's event. Everyone will be swaying in their seats as Gregory Elementary sings Motown. The students from Snipes have an incredibly visual number called Shadow Dance of Peace. Ashley High School swings from the smashing Broadway musical Newsies, while music teacher Heather Kurtz gets her kids singing I'm in a Daze. Laney gets the house rocking with Party in the USA, while Ogden Elementary will show us How Does Your Garden Grow. The Hoggard Voyagers ask you to hit me with your best shot, and Castle Hayne Elementary takes us back to the 50s. Get ready to roar with Holly Shelter and Parsley Elementary as they feature a Rock of Ages medley. Then no one wants to miss the 25th anniversary finale. So there you have it, the complete list of Best Foot Forward 2014 acts. Don't forget to mark your calendars. The performance will be held on Friday, March 14th in Brogdon Hall, located on the campus of New Hanover High School. Tickets can be purchased at any of the participating schools or at the Public Relations Office at 6410 Carolina Beach Road. Don't let this magnificent night of performing arts pass you by. Reporting for your school news, this is Chase Fulton.
Thanks, Chase. In other news, New Hanover County Schools middle school students dominated the regional math counts competition. Over 20 schools from across the region participated, with 3 New Hanover County Schools teams winning the top 3 spots. The first place team was Noble Middle School, coached by Amy Yarborough. Team members were Melanie Sue, Ben Davis, Natalie Kelmer, and Jason Blaisdell.
Good, and we were really excited to go to the state round, and yeah, we were really, it's hard to explain. It's like one of those feelings you get where you do something that's really hard and you're really glad that you finished and you accomplished and won. It's really a great feeling.
In second place was the Holly Shelter Middle School team coached by Regina Connors. Team members are Gautam Vimery, Ben Latter, David Shin, and Kendall Scott. Myrtle Grove Middle School took third place with team members David O, Joshua Webster, Kevin Schickline, and Eddie Lee. Myrtle Grove is coached by Amy Bunker. Noble and Holly Shelter will go on to represent the district at the State Math Counts Contest to be held at the North Carolina School of Science and Math on March 14th. Good luck to both teams.
The North Carolina Department of Public Instruction Exceptional Children Division will hold 2 public hearings to receive comments regarding proposed amendments to specific sections of policies governing services for children with disabilities pursuant to Part B of the Individuals with Disabilities Education Improvement Act, known as IDEA. The public hearings will be held on March 19th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the Exceptional Children's Assistance Center in Davidson, and on March 20th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction Education Building in Raleigh. Advanced registration to speak is not required. Amendments are available for review until April 15th. For more information, you can visit the DPI website.
For 9 years, students from Roland Grice Middle School have been collecting personal hygiene items during the month of February for Operation Love. The students create personal care kits for the clients of the Salvation Army Homeless Shelter. For the past 3 years, the project has been under the direction of Louise Miller and her 7th and 8th grade STAE classes. On February 20th, Miss Miller and her students delivered 173 personal care kits to the shelter.
On a sunny but chilly day, Bellamy Elementary School held its annual Freedom March reenactment in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. and Black History Month. The Freedom March got underway with the Bellamy Student Council carrying flags and the school banner. One class designed Happy Birthday Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. hats, while another created signs out of different colored hands to symbolize unity. The march was also full of students waving an assortment of signs, pictures, and posters. Each one showed spectators the many different reasons why Martin Luther King Jr. Day is important. The Freedom March reenactment not only allowed students to celebrate the accomplishments of African Americans, but also to recognize the work of Dr. King. The entire experience builds upon what the students have learned in the classroom. Since the return from winter break, each class has been learning about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement through social studies and reading lessons. The Freedom March was a stirring occasion that helped students remember what they have learned.
The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarship. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the PSAT in their junior year of high school. The test serves as an initial screening for approximately 1.5 million entrants each year. Jamie Stalford has details on the program and a list of this year's finalists from New Hanover County.
Thank you, EJ. Of the 1.5 million entrants, some 50,000 students with the highest PSAT scores in critical reading, mathematics, and writing skills scores qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. In September, these high scorers are notified through their schools that they have qualified as either a commended student or semi-finalist. The following students from New Hanover County Schools have been announced as finalists. From Isaac Barrett Early College High School, Anna Victoria Ditches, Zed Adele Khatib, and Natalie Denise Kretschmer. From John T. Hoggard High School, Nathaniel P. Hansen, Bonnie G. Hugh, Daniel J. Ogerchok, Sarah L. Spalding, and Caroline M. Turbo. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarship. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the PSAT in their junior year of high school. The test serves as an initial screening of all the entrants. All winners of the Merit Scholarship Awards are chosen from the finalist group. Beginning in March and continuing to mid-June, the program notifies approximately 8,000 finalists that they have been selected to receive Merit Scholarship Awards. These include National Merit Scholarships of $2,500, corporate-sponsored merit scholarships, and college-sponsored merit scholarship awards. Reporting from the newsroom, this is Jamie Stalfort.
Second City Move Over. Coddington Elementary School's Drama Club recently presented a program of collaborative, improvisational performances for an appreciative audience of family and friends. The Dreams Drama Club, which meets after school weekly, used news broadcast and talk show formats to perform skits with no scripts, using skills they have been working on in the course of the year. The students learned skills of improvisation to think on their feet and work collaboratively. All students who participated achieved improved confidence, public speaking skills, problem-solving skills, leadership abilities, creative thinking, listening, and observation. The result of their great teamwork was a program of comedy and satire that was a hit with everyone.
Now, when your school news continues, Creed Rasson is here with the week's exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up, Myrtle Grove Middle School students have entered in the MLK Scholastic Art Contest, and we hear about it from the students in their own words.
This is Your School News, on cable and online. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Nice. No. Oops. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy.
Works every time.
Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to Your School News. All this month, our B block is devoted to a variety of themes that are centered on the month of March.
March is known for being the first month of spring. It was named for Mars, the Roman god of war, who was also regarded as a guardian of agriculture. March is also an important month filled with one of the largest variety of themes of any month of the year. During the next 4 weeks, we'll explore that variety of themes in a series of special reports we call Themes Like March.
Each week, we'll feature reports on Read Across America, nutrition, youth art, and music, and poison prevention.
This week, we start the month with a report on Read Across America. Read Across America is an initiative on reading created by the National Education Association. One part of the project is National Read Across America Day, an observance held on the school day closest to Dr. Seuss's birthday. In New Hanover County, one of the schools that holds the biggest Read Across America celebration is Wrightsboro Elementary. In our first Themes Like March reports, we feature this report on Wrightsboro's Read Across America festivities.
Read Across America, or Dr. Seuss Day, actually began in May of 1997. Our National Education Association came up with a big idea of let's celebrate reading. and let's make it exciting for kids and find a way to motivate them to read now and to be lifelong readers. And so they decided to mark the day March 2nd because it's Dr. Seuss's birthday. And that's how it came to be. And Wrightsboro, our school, has been celebrating Read Across America Day for many, many years. And actually, we have so many celebrations that we turn it into Read Across America Week. Read Across America Week stands out from every other day that we try to emphasize the importance of literacy for our children, and that we try to do it in more of a celebratory manner. Just kind of go all out and be a kid at heart, but at the same time really emphasize in every act that we do the importance of literacy, the importance of reading, not just now but for your life. Some of the things that we're doing at Wrightsboro to help the kids understand the importance of reading, lifelong reading, is we've been working on collaborative readers theater musicals, which helps the kids develop fluency, vocabulary, comprehension skills, along with memorizing and performing music that goes along with the theme of the plays. We have several book talks going on in the schools. Hanover County Public Library comes to our school. The children's librarians come and do some book talks about new books that are down at our public libraries that they can come check out, and how they can become a member of their public library as they're a member of their school library. Other events that we do at Wrightsboro, and I think a lot of other schools in the county do, is the literary look-alike parade, or schools will call it different things, but the kids will pick a character of a book that they've read this year that they really identified with, that they really liked. They'll dress up as that character, and we parade and show off our costumes over the, throughout the school. In all of New Hanover County, literacy and higher order thinking skills that go along with fluency, comprehension, and vocabulary, it's a main focus for our county, and so it's a main focus for our school. So I guess this week is just a way that, okay, you're not at a computer testing, you're not being quizzed and tested on anything. It's just, this is a fun week, and it's all about reading. And it's not about the stress, it's just about pure enjoyment of reading.
You're never too old, too wacky, too wild to pick up a book and read to a child. Here are a few tips for parents to help their child be ready to read and ready to learn. Talk to your infant and toddler to help them learn to speak and understand the meanings of words. Read to your baby every day starting at 6 months of age. Use sounds, songs, gestures, and words that rhyme to help your child learn about language and its many uses. Point out the printed words in your home and other places you take your child, such as the grocery store. Take books with you whenever you leave home. Create a quiet, special place in your home for reading. Limit the amount and type of television you and your children watch. Finally, reach out to libraries, and they can help you find age-appropriate books.
Thanks, EJ. Join us next week as we continue our series, Themes Like March.
It's time now for this week's lunch bill of fare. Gone are the days of mystery meat and the crabby hairnet-wearing lunch lady.
Across the county, school lunchrooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover.
Stephen Miller, our guest lunch menu analyst, joins us now with the week's school lunch menu, so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working with the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunchtime options.
Here in the newsroom, I've had a chance to review this week's lunch menu. This month, we get to start our day 15 minutes earlier, but you can still catch a hearty and healthy breakfast at your school's cafeteria. Plus, this month, you've got 7.5 more minutes added to your lunch period. Let's take a look at this week's selections. On Tuesday, March 4th, we kick things off with juicy oven-fried chicken or the Southern what's that word? Delicacy. Oh, delicacy.
Okay, hang on. Just start with on Tuesday.
Okay. On Tuesday, March 4th, we kick things off with juicy oven-fried chicken or the Southern delicacy Salisbury steak on the side of biscuit, mashed potatoes, collards, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, March 5th, take a trip to Italy for some cheesy breadsticks or spaghetti with a breadstick. On the side, broccoli, a traditional garden salad, chilled peaches, and fruit jello with topping. On Thursday, March 6th, you've got 2 great items on the menu. Choose from nachos grande and fish sticks. On the side, cornbread, glazed carrots, black beans, and corn salad, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Friday, March 7th, end of the week, with everyone's favorite Philly cheesesteak, or enjoy a pizza slice on the side, pasta salad, sweet potato puffs, a fresh garden salad, and applesauce. After the weekend, start the week with either creamy chicken chowder with crackers, or a roll or French bread pizza. On the side, glazed sweet potatoes, a garden salad, and mixed fruit. That does it for this week's Lunch Bill of Fare. From the newsroom, this is Stephen Miller, reminding you an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Back to you.
Thanks, Stephen. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, Myrtle Grove Middle School students tell us about their entries in the MLK Scholastic Art Contest.
This is Your School News, on cable and online. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at actionheroalliance.com.
Welcome back to Your School News. In 1957, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. asked, "What are you doing for others?"
Scholastic Publishing took that question and this year challenged students across the country to create a poster that inspires others to serve and answers Dr. King's question, "What are you doing for others?"
Students at Myrtle Grove Middle School made a decision to enter the Scholastic Contest, and this week, in their own words, they tell us about their posters.
My poster, I drew Martin Luther King Jr. on the bottom right because he did a lot for others, and I drew the Washington Monument because that's where he gave his famous I Have a Dream speech, and I drew 2 people holding hands because they should all unite. And then I drew the American flag because this happened in America, and America is America. And I did a poem, what I do for others and what we all do for others.
Well, I decided to draw Martin Luther King Jr. since that's basically the main topic, and I do help the elderly. My grandma and others in my family and friends, so I decided to draw me helping them cross the road, and I wrote, how he had a dream to end segregation, and I wrote helping the elderly to explain what I was doing.
I've been learning about Martin Luther King since I was in kindergarten, but I didn't know who he was at first. So the flag represents what he did for America and all the nations, and also get along with others. Everybody should get along and not judge other people by the color of their skin and not be racist, and love your enemies is what I learned when I was in church, and no violence. I want there to be peace around the world. And then I drew the White House and then the Washington Monument.
Well, since I'm in Boy Scouts, we always do a lot of conserving the planet and whatnot. So I drew a picture of me picking up trash in my Boy Scout uniform at Halliburton Park here in Wilmington. And it kind of helped with what are you doing for others, because that's kind of the idea of scouting, is to help others and see what you can do for your environment.
Well, I did helping people when they're sick, and whenever one of my family members are sick or something, I'll bring soup to them. I'll make sure they're okay. I'll help them out, and I'll do stuff for them. And I drew a picture of me bringing soup to a little girl in her bedroom, and I drew a thermometer in her mouth, and I just did her bedroom, and I put little toys on the floor and stuff.
Well, I was thinking, since Martin Luther King, when he did his speech, he was it was around the time when photographs were around, so I decided to make photographs of different things that you could do for others, like donating and picking up trash. And then I also wanted to put a photo of him having his speech, and then I just asked, what are you doing for others?
Well, what inspired me to do my poster was mainly Martin Luther King and how he had a dream for people to have, what can you do for others? That was his dream. Well, for one, I drew Martin Luther King thinking of many things, thinking of his dream that he could have for others. He had hope. He wanted people to be kindness. He wanted people to be treated the same instead of different. He wanted the religious value to be the same towards people. He wanted people helping. He mostly wanted love.
The student from across the country whose poster is judged the best will win a Samsung tablet and have the opportunity to have his or her poster displayed at the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Bookstore. Best of luck to the students at Myrtle Grove.
Well, that does it for this edition of Your School News. Recapping some of our main stories. Best Foot Forward is celebrating its 25th anniversary on March 14th in Brogden Hall. Bellamy Elementary held its annual Freedom March in honor of Black History Month. And middle school students win at regional math counts and advance to state competition.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online, and don't forget to start your morning with our light and lively morning show weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Gabrielle Allen de Trois-Maisons.
And I'm E.J. McGonigal. On behalf of the entire Your School News crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network of the Cape Fear.
Have a great day!